Hello and thanks for downloading our free guide on how much does extending your home cost in 2023. I'm Alistair from Acre Design and I'm pleased to quickly run through what's included in this report for you. The first page is a warm welcome, just hoping to speak to families or any clients who are looking to extend their home. Perhaps you've bought a fixer-upper, you've been talking about extending for a long while, or you've just realised that you can afford to make the changes to make your home a dream property for you and yours. In this guide, I've crunched it down into four main categories, and I'll quickly run through those with you. The first chapter is key factors impacting cost, and this section runs through the main criteria that will affect the cost of your building project. Now, we will consider all of these through the design process, or any good designer should, and we can tailor all of these elements to your budget to make sure that we maximise the value for money that you get from your building project. Phase 2 is where does the money go? So this is based on a project of £150,000, showing you roughly what percentages can be allocated to the different categories. And further on in that chapter, we also talk about a low, a medium and a high benchmark for each of those categories as well, which can show you where we can make some significant savings. Section 3, we talk about some of the experts that you might need to have involved through your project. You may not know what they do currently, so hopefully we can start to unravel some of that and you can understand what they do, when they'll be involved and why they're important. And finally, there's 3 case studies. We'll get to those in a second. They're all projects we've worked on here at Acre Design with some real life facts and figures included, as well as showing you some of the options that Acre Design will run through with each of our customers before you commit to an expensive design phase. So the key factors in affecting cost, some of them are relatively obvious, some of them less so, but it's really important to say that these can have a dramatic impact on what your build's going to cost you. So the size and scope of the building is relatively obvious. The bigger the project, the more materials, the more labour to complete it, that's going to push costs up. The materials, again, high quality materials, or a very interesting architectural design, something unique, something to be proud of, is going to cost more than your matching material lean-to extension. Site conditions, how easy it is to get steel work in or remove earth when digging foundations. The contractor will bear that into consideration when they're pulling together their price. And tight sites often require a little bit of extra labour to be able to get materials on and off site. The contractor's labour rates, they're very variable amongst contractors, and so you can expect some deviation from the contractor's prices when they come back based on their specific labour rates. Permissions, regulations, project timeline and market conditions all have an impact as well, and we can explain that further on any telephone call. If you're looking to have a conversation with someone, then please feel free to book a call in by emailing the office or visiting the website. You can call as well, of course. So where does the money go? So this is a project of £150,000 with a £15,000 allocation for kitchens and bathrooms, and that may not be required, or you may be hoping to spend a lot more money on your kitchen than that. We'll talk about that kind of higher level finishes in the next page. But looking at it, you can see very broadly it's 20% on construction materials, 20% VAT, 20% labour costs, 10% for the contractor's profit and contingency, kitchens and bathrooms, interior finishes, and then right down the lower in the pecking order is architectural fees and engineers' fees, contingency fund in case there's any unforeseeables on site or you see a piece of furniture that you simply must have in your new open plan space, and then a small percentage goes towards planning permission and building regulations. So given all of those chapters, all of those sections rather above, we have written them down here, and we've shown what a low, a medium and a high cost level for each of those would be. And it's really just wanting to show you that down here, your choices amongst these, or rather working with us, the combined choices that we make and how we allocate budget can have a dramatic effect on the total build cost for a project of the same size. Section 3, expert advice. Here we've got a big list of possible consultants that we may need to liaise with. We'll manage that whole process on your behalf if you work with Acre Design. In fact, most architectural practices see themselves as the arrowhead of any project. So give that a good read and hopefully you can understand what they do and what they can bring to your project. So this first project on the case studies is this relatively small project for us. It's a rear extension, obviously, and a new porch, providing beautiful open plan space, home office and a utility on the ground floor, and a nice entrance boot room in this new porch here. Now, these are the figures for this client, but hopefully from the previous chapters you can see that each of these can be tailored to a specific budget, giving this total figure is not necessarily what this build would cost, because there's so much involved with the variability of labour, builder's profits, and then your kind of kitchens and bathroom kind of costs there. But relatively small project for us, looking at about 115. Now at Acre Design we do always want to show alternative floor plans so that you can see what different budget amounts can get you. So we've shown just 3 of, I think we did 5 or 6 different floor plans for this project. Case study 2 is a larger project for us. Although not necessarily architecturally significant, shall we say, it's going to make a dramatic impact on this 3-bedroom semi-detached house down in Sunderland. A really beautiful large open plan kitchen, family, dining space, as well as an internal library, an upstairs master suite, additional bedrooms, a gym in the garage, and this porch protecting them from the onshore winds, which obviously they can see the sea from these upstairs cabrio balcony windows as well. So a bit more expensive, but again, really a house that you won't need to move from once you've built. Again, then finally, 4 different floor plans, just showing different ways of arranging the space. Some bigger, some smaller, some stepped. Just making sure that our clients are fully aware of their options before they make any hard and fast decisions. Finally, this project in Northumberland didn't include a new kitchen, it's already in here, but it's a 2-story rear extension for a cinema room to the basement and a beautiful master suite with vaulted ceilings inside, covered roof area for inclement weather, lovely balcony, outside seating area. Really, that's going to be a really interesting home, and the clients were very open to seeing some interesting architecture for that one, so we were happy to provide that. So that's everything from the report. Safe to say, if you are looking to extend in the next couple of years, now's a great time to get in touch. Use the details here, or please book a call on any of the emails that you receive from us. We hope you like the report. Always willing to receive any feedback, so if you have any ideas on any other information you'd like to hear about before you start your architectural and dream home journey, then please just let us know. Have a great day.